Welcome to the High Fae Housewives podcast. I'm Blakely.
And I'm Kylie.
Today we're doing an episode on Every Summer After by Carley Fortune.
Warning, while we may be your silly gal pals, we don't recommend listening to this podcast around little ears or ears that may be offended because we say bad words and shitty things. Now relax those shoulders, unclench those jaws, clench that clam, and let's get into it. I love a good Canadian romance, and this one takes us somewhere new, Barry's Bay, Ontario. And I'm not gonna lie, I did have to Google it because I have never been to Ontario, Canada. So I was like, is this real?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't look. I just assumed it was only because of some of the pictures that I've seen on the interwebs. But I knew Ontario was pretty because of Walt Disney World's Epcot, because they have the Canadian Pavilion with the Oh Canada video. And I was like, wow, Canada's beautiful.
Thanks to Disney, like you
Yeah.
knew Canada was good, solid.
It's literally right above us. Been there multiple times.
What did you expect going into this book?
So you and I are both ones that usually don't look too into a book before we read it. I just went in blind. I figured it's gonna be just a summer romance book. I really had zero expectations. I knew it took place in Barry's Bay because people post about it, and that's it. I had no idea. No tropes. I knew nothing. What about you?
I just knew it was going to be a summer romance.
Mhm.
And that's all I got. I was like, you know what? We're going to vibe with it and hope that I like this.
It is the ultimate summer romance book. It hits the marks for me, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, no, we'll get into it. This
Yeah.
one hit nostalgia a lot.
Yeah.
It reminded me a lot of a 2009 summer. It sucks to say this and it makes me feel old because like the kids these days will never understand like that kind of summer where there's no cameras. You're sneaking out. Not that we needed to sneak out at age 19, but like you are in bonfires, at bonfires, in fields. Like they just don't do that shit anymore.
No, and it felt like I got in my feels a little bit a couple different times that I wasn't expecting to, because it's not like it was even a sad part or something. It just like invoked a memory where I was just like, oh, like there's just something about first love and like over a summer that I just got chills. I don't know why.
It triggered nostalgia. Like I swear there was parts in this book that I could like smell it. Like
Yeah.
the descriptions of summer. And I was like, I loved it. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars, but like the way that it triggered nostalgia and all of that, I did really enjoy that.
I think I feel a certain type of way about ratings now just because some people love to just rate the fuck out of books. Like everything is supposed to be a masterpiece. And I just don't think that's fair. Like it does its job. Did I like it the whole time? Yes, I was smiling like most of the book. I felt feelings. It's probably a 4.5, but like I would rather say it's the perfect summer book.
Yeah.
If you want a romance in the summer that makes you feel something, then this is it, rather than 4-star or whatever. But I think that's an accurate rating.
Yeah, people shouldn't get too caught up in the ratings, like because everybody rates books so differently. For me, to be a 5-star, it has to be a favorite. Like that's a favorite book. But 4 is like such a great number. 3 is a great number. That means it's a good book. 3 is average, and average is good.
Yeah, like my ratings are I'm a vibes like rating, even like romantasy, still vibes. Did I love it? Great. Will I reread it is an important thing. I would gladly pick this up next June and reread it.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
It's perfect for summer. So I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah. Like I read a lot of it outside tanning, and then I read the rest like at night just by myself on a summer evening. That was nice. I would totally recommend this book.
I feel like it's really relatable too. And that's why, because I don't know, I get in my head a lot. And so Percy was really relatable because like she gets in her head and like she shuts down and doesn't like express her emotions. And so I think that's also why I really liked this book, because the main character was very relatable to me.
And I think people need to remember she's 18, 19. Like we don't need to judge in our 30 something mind the decisions an 18, 19-year-old would make because I made really fucking stupid ones when I was that age. Like, really stupid.
We moved to Hawaii. Let's just say we made some terrible decisions at 19.
We made a yeah, but, like, nothing's that serious, you know what I mean? Like,
Just
I was like,
moving across an ocean, not that serious.
"It's fine. Why wouldn't you?" You live a life.
Like, ultimate bad decision. But actually, first and foremost, I want to say I fucking loved Charlie from the start. I loved him. I don't know why. I just knew I loved him.
It, for me, was like, I don't even care what he does, which I will say I guessed that this was what was gonna happen. Yeah, I truly thought that was the vibe of it. I think he loved Percy as well, but, like, I like him. He's funny,
I
and
liked
he's
him too.
there's a warmth about him too. He's not just yeah, he's a sarcastic kinda asshole, and that's his, like, shtick, but he has a warmth where he really fucking cares, so I just am like, "Mm,
Like the
I
way
like."
he made his observations of Percy and like knew how to help her when she was struggling. Like that is a fucking top tier guy. He paid attention but didn't act like obviously he made jokes about a threesome, like which made me laugh. I liked him even
I
more.
I did too.
No, give me both brothers in that offer. You know
Yes.
they're both hotties when they're adults. Let's
Yeah.
clarify. I did feel a little weird reading about like intimacy of minors.
Yeah, as somebody that has a high schooler,
I've watched Euphoria.
yeah, but for what I'm pretty good at blocking things out and, like, compartmentalizing, so for me, I just chose to, like, take this as a little time machine and go back to that time frame in my life where I didn't feel that weird. It was more I felt weird, like, thinking about it. I was like, "I just read something about high schoolers," but, like, when I was reading it, I was okay. It was just thinking about it later because I truly was in it as, like, 17-year-old self.
Like, what it was to kiss a boy for the
Yeah.
first time or have them grab your boob for the first time.
Or, like, just that all-consuming feeling, like, that's an obsession, love at that age was I think that Carly did a great job of capturing that.
Everything felt like yeah, the intensity behind the emotions at 17, 18, like, it was really great because I like I said, it was so relatable.
What were your thoughts on Sam?
I like Sam. I like that he always used her name. Like, it felt really intimate in the
Mhm.
weirdest way. Like, also both boys are really paying attention to her. Like,
Mhm.
but I did like Charlie more.
Yeah, same. Charlie is more who I would go after. Like, Sam for me, thinking of that time frame of my life, would be the good guy that I probably loved but I would let stay in the friend zone. It would probably be a mistake that I let him stay there, but that's what I would have done.
That
I
would
would
have been my fuck up.
yeah, that would have been the one that got away from me easily, but, yeah. I
I
don't
don't there would be no coming back after 12 years if I fucked that one up.
he was Sam is just really cute. Like, he truly you could just tell he loved her right away, and Charlie's hot to me. Sam is cute and Charlie's hot.
I pictured her like, yeah, super. I pictured her hotter than Delilah,
Me
but
too.
Delilah just got the jugs first.
And I think sometimes, like, we forget, not us, but like readers forget when they're talking, like, oh, she's not that good looking. Well, you're reading her perspective. What teenage girl is like, God, I am a fucking dime? Nobody is a teenager. Well,
I could think of some very confident people from
confident, but she was not.
no, not at all.
One thing that I think, like, with what happened to her and Sam at the end, her insecurities, it really goes back to her friendship insecurities. Like, that was a wound that she never really got over. I don't think, like, 13-year-old her right before she met Sam, like, you could see that unresolved trauma that it made sense for how it all fizzled out.
She should have started therapy way earlier in
Yeah.
life. Once again, I think that's where I found her really relatable. She tried to give her therapist a nickname, and I have also unsuccessfully tried to give people nicknames. And so I was just like, This is my girl.
I did see Percy more like you, for sure.
You're like super insecure.
You are more in your head than I am.
Yeah, completely in my head. Super dangerous. It's therapy. Once again, such a blessing. Love you,
Right.
Gloria.
Thanks, thanks, Gloria.
And you know what? I would do weird shit like want to swim across a lake too. I really would, just for the hell of it.
Yeah, I could see you doing that.
I was
I
I've paddled across the lake behind my house. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. It sucked, but so yeah, I am Percy.
18-year-old me would have. Me now, I'd be like, no, I'm gonna get hit by a boat.
That's why you go
I
really early in the morning. Duh.
I just have a lot of fear of water activities.
That's fair. I did get in a jet skiing accident right before we graduated high school and limped during commencement because I hit the jet ski.
Mm. Well, I cracked my tailbone on a not a jet ski, but on a inner tube. So
You know, water sports, not for everyone.
not for everyone. What did you think about the friendships in this book?
I I really like Chantal. She really understood Percy, like, could read her and her interactions with people on a dime, and that is, like, she's a fucking top tier friend. Percy is a little shitty to her, but that goes with her insecurities from, Delilah pissing herself on her fucking couch, which, by the way, I thought it was gonna be way more scandalous of a thing that Percy did, but no. Delilah pissed on her couch because she was so scared.
Water, watery bowels. Yeah, no, and I really liked her. Chantel's like a ride or die. Like she got her, she understood everything. There wasn't a judgment either. And even when Percy like ghosted her a little bit, she was just more concerned. She wasn't fucking pissed. And I appreciated that.
She understands that, like, she shuts down, she needs to give her a minute, and then
Mm.
she will come back to her. Once again, relatable to Percy.
I also didn't mind Delilah. Like I
I
thought
didn't either. I think Percy did a shitty thing calling her a slut that was not nice, but then she got two in her head, and then it was too long to, like, apologize. Too late to apologize.
One Republic is loving it right now.
It's
There
not
was
an episode
also
if we don't quote songs.
there was a lot of growth with Delilah from like the beginning seeing at 13 over like saying, no, we don't do this for boys. We go after careers. Like she was a real one when it came to Sam hitting on her.
Called her immediately, like a good friend should.
Yeah. And forgave her right away and said, what took you so long? Like I liked her.
I do too. I wouldn't mind, like, who did she actually end up with what's his butt? Wasn't invested in her love life, so I didn't track his name.
Patel
Ding ding
somehow.
ding.
I surprisingly remembered that one. Because usually if they're not a main part of the story, none of my business.
That's fair.
Mhm.
Except for Colin. Cares for Colin.
There's for Colin. Nice.
So we both predicted that she was gonna sleep with the other brother.
Yeah,
I wish she would have just gone to therapy earlier so she could have resolved this. I think she did need those 12 years to grow though.
I think so too. Time is
Like,
good sometimes.
sure is. We've taken 4-year breaks.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine. We went off to university. That was our 4 year.
Exactly.
Went to college of growth.
Not hard knocks, growth.
No, growth. Actually kind of hard knocks, but that's okay.
I I just it was a well-written story. I enjoyed, like, this I didn't enjoy the scandal, but I think the buildup to it, like, we didn't know, but, like, alluding to it, I think it was just all done well. And,
And like
the way we circled back, like, everything was great.
also, how toxic am I that when she does accidentally, whoopsie doodle, get a little Charlie in her. I was like, yeah, it makes sense to me. Like, I could understand 18-year-old her getting to that point. And it
Especially when
wasn't,
your boyfriend's ignoring you in your mind ignoring you, that fucking email would
I would have
make
thought
me
we were
spiral.
done. Yeah, I would have been like, nothing matters.
It's again the word break. As millennials, we're like, breaks are a hot topic. Like, you cannot use that word, bud.
No, Ross and Rachel made sure that we would forever be scarred by this.
So I guess Percy had a Ross moment.
They were on a break, you know?
In her eyes, yeah. So she was a little bit of a Ross. She was a little bit of a Ross.
Which, Ross does date Rachel's sister later on. So,
I'm glad we figured this one out.
yeah, like,
Where she threw her inspo.
yeah, Sam didn't handle that summer well. Yes, Percy did a bad thing, but like, it wasn't great.
And I think that's why he was so forgiving too. But like, they were kids. He understood that. Obviously not as forgiving to Charlie because like there's some tension there. But I think Sam realized that like they're babies. They're gonna fuck up.
Well, yeah, and he kept on saying all this time, like, we're not like ready. We don't need to screw this up. We have together or forever together. Like, he kind of left the makes sense, right? Why she would get to that point
I mean, I think it should have been like a why choose,
with
but whatever.
brothers.
Yeah, why not?
I was about to say, like, I actually know a couple people from high school that have hooked up with brothers, and do you? Because I was like, it's not that common to bone both brothers, but I know multiple now that I said this.
I don't know. I'd have to like, I guess, think about who fucked who for a minute.
Yeah, I'll have this conversation offline. But yeah, it is more common. It was in Marysville.
Marysville was a lot smaller when we were younger.
Yeah, it
Only so
was.
many options. That's why I dated from other schools.
That was a smart thing. I
It
just
really
dated up.
was.
See, that's why I would have gone for Charlie. He was older.
See, I would have gone for Sam, different school. But I do like Charlie more.
So, are you going to watch the Prime adaptation?
I am, but I am going into it with a very low bar, which will make it much better for me because it's been controversial that it's not great.
Yeah, I'm just gonna separate the two and try to enjoy it for whatever it is. I'm excited well, I'm a little nervous because everyone says the next book with Charlie is excellent and he is the top tier book boyfriend, but I heard the TV show Charlie doesn't quite meet expectations. So we'll see. Maybe it's gonna be a better season 2 because they already got greenlit for season 2.
A lot of times, season two ends up being better. So hopefully, Charlie gets a really great sophomore season.
And like they can find their footing. But it was hard for me. So I finished this book yesterday. It was really hard for me to not start watching the show, but I wanted to not before we recorded. I was like, don't do it.
Oh my gosh, if you would have spoiled it, I would have been so mad. And I just said, oh my gosh.
I wouldn't have spoiled it. But my question for you is, do you think this would be a good book club book?
I think so. I mean, I like the themes throughout the book. I enjoy the characters. There's a lot to discuss and dissect, but because like you can discuss 17-year-old versus like adult decisions. Like I think it would be
Mhm.
a really great book club book.
And I think it'd just be easy and fun. So like if I were to host it, I love pierogies, so I would make it easy for myself though and just get the frozen one and that could be our little snacky snack. And then I think an ice cream bar would be good because you know them and their ice cream.
I'm scared for those scenes in the show
You think
because
they're gonna
how
trick?
Because, like,
Cringy.
in my mind, him licking the ice cream cone was, like, seductive and done really well. But imagine if it's, like, really awkward. I'm not gonna pretend, but imagine if it's, like, really awkward, though, and he's just like,
Well, people say
"I
that
did it anyways."
their chemistry's not great.
I
We'll
guess
see.
we'll find out. Which would
We
be
might.
perfect for a book club discussing the differences between the show and the book.
Yeah, I would actually probably suggest that before. If you're going to, I would have read the book and then have a little adaptation, maybe watch an episode together.
Oh, yeah. Read an episode, read the book, and then,
Watch the
discuss
first
it
episode.
and
Yeah,
watch the first episode together. That'd be,
that
like,
would
the
be like
perfect book
perfect book.
club.
Yeah, and you can have ice cream when you're, you know, talking or watching it. Oh my gosh, I was just thinking for a book club, you could even make friendship bracelets.
And friendship bracelets are already a thing, and now they're gonna be extra a thing, especially this summer.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for giggling through our book club chat with us today. Let us know if Charlie's book, One Golden Summer, should be our next read, or if you have a better recommendation.
Hit that subscribe button and give us a review wherever you listen. Make sure you're following us on all social media for our latest updates, which includes theories and more new book gooping. All links are in our info, you giggling gal pals. And stop.